Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I am back like I never left. It's been a process, you guys. Moving has been a process. But we got through it. You know, I'm still tired. I'm very lethargic. I can't do anything but sleep. I'm in a very limited space right now, and I do not like living in tight spaces. I don't like it. So I'm having some trouble, some issues, but we're gonna work through it. We're trying to get closed. It's small imperfections on the house, so you know they gotta fix this before we can close. They're not doing things, but I'll talk about that in another video. So we're gonna need Pastor John Gray to bring his big burly ass down to the front of the church. Let me tell you preachers something, because y'all are the worst ones, and this happened to me in church, so I know about them. These Christian men that are bound by the word, it's tough on them, because their flesh is more powerful than their spirit, and they see something they like and they just act on it. They can't help themselves. They're animals, right? Men are animals. We're animals too, but you know, men are just by nature just sexually orientated beings, and I'll give them that. I understand that. But you need to get you in another religion or something, like, because this ain't the one. Because all you doing now is smearing the hell out of the Christian name, because you doing all of this, and then you getting up there on Sunday in front of millions of people preaching the word and setting an example. And then, you know, when the lights go out, when the doors close, you out here rubbing on your dick and shit, and you know, to women that you seeing on the Instagram. And it's a shame. It's a shame. Self-control is difficult, but it's important if you are going to be a man of the cloth, because you have people looking up to you. Once you put yourself out there on that stage, you know that everyone is going to hold you to a higher standard, because you're the example. You're the leader. You're the leader. Okay? So the first time you get caught cheating on your wife with your little temptation that you want to call the devil, that ain't the devil. That's you. And that's who you really, truly are. You just a hoe. It's a lot of hoes out here. It's a lot of people that like different things. You probably like all the flavors of ice cream. You one of those. I can tell. Look at you. Okay? So you like a variety. And instead of you living in your truth, you want to create a facade and pretend, you know, as though you love your wife and she's the only one for you. You get caught cheating on her the first time, and then you go buy her ass a Lamborghini. Then you have her on the Breakfast Club and all these other shows talking about how, I'm gonna stand by my man. You women, I don't know what to say. And y'all are setting a horrible example too. Like, how do you start accepting gifts from your cheating spouses? Like, what is that? You can go F around on me, just bring me back something really expensive, and then like it never happened. That's materialistic. Like, y'all are not people of the cloth. Y'all are people of the world. And it's so obvious. And you are painting this picture, you know, that you guys are maintaining a Christian lifestyle. You got children you're raising. And then you're sitting here, you know, playing around and fooling around in the pond of the worldly people. Like, you need to pick a side. So she takes this damn Lamborghini and starts start talking shit to the other women who are strong and who know what they want and refuse to take bullshit from men and set standards for themselves, now you want to talk crazy about them and make them feel bad and turn this into some biblical shit of why you stay. No, you stay because your big ass don't want to work and you don't want to do anything. You don't want to leave this luxury lifestyle. That's why you staying. You're not staying out of any love or appreciation or God, because if you were, it wouldn't take a Lamborghini. It wouldn't take nothing. Like, no, don't bring me a gift. Bring me a changed man. Anyway, but back on him, because girl, I ain't even, you women, I'm just over y'all. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do anyway. Y'all gonna stick around. Y'all gonna take this shit. You gonna teach your daughters to take shit, and other young Christian women that are impressionable as hell, because that's what's filling your pews, is them impressionable, lost ass people looking for a way out, and y'all feeding them bullshit. And so now he's caught cheating the second time, and he's doing the same Apollo lying. I hope from this day forward I can be the man that God has called me to be, and I am speaking with my counselors, and we are working through some things, and what's inside of me is the sad little boy that's damaged and abused and neglected. All of them fucking excuses. You are old ass man out here. You are old, sir. You've lived and you've learned. And if you are a child of God, you would know that abuse is something that most people that come through this portal are gonna deal with, okay? And you yourself have to cancel people out of their abusive and toxic situations. But you can't resist temptation, and then you want to blame it on the devil. Like, y'all need to stop with it. The devil is just a scapegoat. No, this is you acting out on your real, true feelings that you have. Have these feelings. Face that shit. Like, I don't understand that. Why you have to sit here and pull and drag your religion into it? Because that's why a lot of people do not go to church or subscribe to the faith anymore, because of the bullshit that you pulling. Like, you're saying one thing and doing another, and you're the leader. The leader can't be effed up. He can't. And if you gonna dabble in all of this, do it and get a step down and let somebody else lead. That's strong enough. You're not strong enough to lead a flock of people. You're not. And so why are you still saying the same apology like over and over again? And y'all accepting it. That's why I can't do. I'm telling y'all, we are safer outside of those walls. We are safer without the church. I promise you. At this point, I ain't gonna even go there, because I don't want, let me tell you something. I got a lot of uncles, and they're either preachers or deacons, all of them. I got a lot of them. It's 7 boys, and so I come from that world. I come from that church world. I come from the behind the veil, where you can see them. You know about the money. You know about the rules. You know about them being able to kick out pastors out of some churches, and just all the drama that goes behind it. And if you knew, like, I wish my family wasn't so heavily involved in the church, because I know way too much to respect it, because I know it as a business now. And when you see the business aspect of it, it makes you back away from it, and then you see that a lot of the people there that go there they need to feel a sense that they belong, and so they use the church as a place where they can actually be somebody and they matter, and it's just sad, because in the real world, these people are like treated badly at work, they're, you know, abused, and then they come to church and they're loved, so they get addicted to that, and it makes them just, you know, flock to this place, and then in turn they can start abusing other people because they get treated like that in life, and then they come treat other people like that, because the oppressed always on the other end becomes the oppressor. That's just what happens. That's the circle of life, the nature of life, whatever. But y'all, this church thing is bad. It's detrimental to our community. It's holding people to a standard that most of them cannot meet, and instead of them, you know, agreeing with that and backing up and then taking the time to get their lives together, they stay there because the money's good, you know, and you know, they stay there and they just want to live this luxury lifestyle, and they're living better than most of their members, and their members are not going to ever, you know, really obtain that kind of wealth during this lifetime. But the preacher's going to tell you you're going to attain it when you die. You know, you're going to go up in the clouds, and then you'll be walking on streets paved with gold, which is weird that spirits need material things, and you know, but that's the Bible. We're gonna leave the Bible alone. That's another time, another show for another time. But Pastor Gray, sit your ass down somewhere. We ain't got time. Stop smearing the Christian name. It's already bad as it is out here with all of these people that live on both sides of the fence. Stop it. Get your ass off of TV. Go somewhere. Go on a mountain for 40 days and 40 nights, Lord, and come back renewed this time. Cause I bet it's gonna. You're a serial cheater. You're a serial cheater, and you're gonna go buy your wife something, and then she gonna get back on TV talking crap to other women about how they need to take bullshit from their men, and you'll just have a whole heap of people out here just taking whatever because y'all are setting that example. Anyway, I'm happy to be back, y'all. Headed into work. Yeah, and so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.